Welcome back. With Halloween upon us, the streets of Albuquerque will be filled with ghosts and goblins. But for one part of the Duke City, it doesn't take October 31st to bring the ghosts out at night.
Since Albuquerque's founding in 1706, Old Town has been a bustling center for life in the Duke City.
Places that are very active in life, had a lot of energy in life, those tend to be the places that, are the most active in death.
Widely acknowledged as one of Albuquerque's most haunted boroughs, Old Town has dozens of ghost stories.
Pretty much every restaurant and every public restroom and a few other gift shops and things are haunted.
Considering the long history of Old Town, it shouldn't be any surprise that echoes from the past reportedly can still be heard today.
The city's oldest building, the San Felipe de Neri Church, built in 1793, calls the neighborhood home.
Stories of other infamous characters, such as Billy the Kid, also populate the area. And mysterious characters from long ago, such as a Confederate soldier on horseback, have been seen meandering through the streets to this day.
One of the most popular stories is Sarge, his horse. People will come down here 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. You'll hear a horse walking around here in Old Town, and nowhere will the horse be found anywhere around here.
Well, the way I started learning about some of the stories was I really love sopapillas. And I was wandering into this place called the Church Street Cafe. I was wearing a shirt that said that I was a ghost hunter. And the waitress goes, we have a ghost in here. And I'm like, oh, really?
Cody Polston is the author of Ghosts of Old Town Albuquerque, a collection of ghost stories chronicling the spirits still residing here. Spirits like Sarah Ruiz, the resident ghost of the Church Street Cafe. As the former owner of the building, her mischievous spirit is said to make its presence known by moving silverware, glassware, and even appearing as a full-bodied apparition.
We're actually doing a television show called Weird Travels. And my friend, fellow ghost hunter, his Dr. Pepper was empty. So I was like, I'm gonna go get a refill. So he goes inside. About a minute later, he runs back out to me. Oh, you gotta come in here, there's stuff going on. We ran back inside and everyone in the restaurant was back up against the walls. Looking around, there's silverware all over the place. And down at the far end of the hall was a Travel Channel cameraman who was mad because he just powered his camera off and he missed what happened. But according to the people there, they were eating and all of a sudden the silverware just started bouncing like someone was knocking it off each of the tables, starting in the front, going all the way back to the back of the restaurant.
Another famous spirit is that of Elizabeth, a little girl seen through the halls of La Placita restaurant, often seen in a communion dress.
What's different is the style of the dress. So she has sun wheels up on the shoulders, around down the bottom of the hem of the dress.
Then we were on an episode of The Dead Files, and that was the High Noon Saloon, and the ghost there is Felicita.
But not all the ghosts are unexplained. In fact, a good number of the stories have been debunked with very pedestrian origins.
Remember Sarge? The Civil War spirit reported to ride through the streets.
We found out that there was a guy that was arrested on Central Street, right there by Central and Rio Grande, intoxicated on a horse. It jives with the story. He's wearing a gray coat, which is why the street cleaner thought he was a Confederate soldier.
While we may never know if the hamlet is truly haunted, hundreds of thousands have taken the nightly ghost tours through Old Town, listening to the tales of long ago and hoping to potentially snap a shot of a Spectre resident, still calling Old Town Albuquerque home.
There's nothing wrong with a good old-fashioned ghost story.
They persist because they mean something to somebody, and that's keeping it alive in memory as well.
Fast. For more information, just head to NewMexicoLiving.com. But before we go to break, let's get a